Hello and welcome to my channel. As you know, I'm trying to get down to 64 kilos by September to compete as a 64 kilo weightlifter. And in order to do that, I have the help of my great friend and coach Deb, who is helping me figure out the nutritions for that goal. But in order to do that, she has created these wonderful menus, and now it's up to me to be able to eat the right quantities in order to make the weight. And so today what I thought I would do would be to take you through my first time meal prepping for the whole week, and with an added twist, we don't have a microwave. Okay, so here's the deal for the meal prep today. There's three main goals. The first goal is to make my life easier next week in terms of hitting the right quantities of food. 2, we're trying to make this a very speedy meal prep, so I will use my phone to take the time and see if we can make it go very quickly. And 3, this all has to be done with the understanding that there's no microwave to be used this week. So we'll figure out as we go. Come along with me as we meal prep from these ingredients. Okay people, now we have our containers. We might need more, we'll see. Cutting board and a really good knife. A piece of paper and a pen if we forgot anything. My coffee to keep me active during this whole endeavor. And our phone so that we can take the time. These are all the ingredients, and the goal is that we would take all of these ingredients and somehow put them into containers in the right quantities for the ones we need. There's going to be some of them that we'll leave as they are, but we'll put them in a good place so it can be really easy to just pick up what I need for the meal itself when it comes. So let's find the timer. Ready, set, go. Okay, so these ended up being a little bit more than 5 ounces, but I think we're gonna take them. So we have one each and they're already cut up. So what I need to do the night before is just take them out of the freezer and thaw them. So I'm gonna leave this almond butter so that I can just take a spoon and actually measure it for my breakfast and snacks. Then we have almond milk, which I'm gonna leave in the container. And then next are apples. Now we have our apples. And these apples we're gonna keep fresh, and it doesn't take a long time to cook them. So next is banana, and we don't have banana, so we wrote it. And then we have berries. So we're actually going to need 100 grams of berries every day. Is to put 100 grams of berries in these little containers. Now we have the berries done with. These ones will go in the freezer. And now we'll need 3 cups of black beans. So we have black beans. And even though these items are together here, I'll have to measure when I actually put them into my salad, but at least we have the raw items prepared. Okay, next we have coconut aminos that we will cook with. So I'll put that together with the items that we're gonna use. Then we have edamame, and we'll actually need 210 grams of this at various points. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it in here because it is the raw material and we can just take it from the freezer when we need it. And now we have firm tofu. So we're gonna need 300 grams of firm tofu, and we have it here. So it's about 85 grams per serving size, and there's 5 servings per container. So we're gonna see what that amounts to. And what I want to do is to use this to put in the whole thing and then cut them up in pieces that I'll need for eating. So now we have non-dairy yogurt. It's this, and it's going to be 65 grams every time. So I'm actually going to leave it like this, and then we'll take what we need from it when I need it. And then we have nutritional yeast. This will be with the tofu and something else I can't remember, but this will keep in here. So now we get to oats. So I have a crazy idea, but my idea is that I put the oats in the berries so that I can just put it for my breakfast. So let's do that and see how it works out this week. Okay, so that was the oats. Then we have this peanut butter that'll be with the apples, and this is easy enough to just take and mix with water. So we're gonna leave these as is. And now we have pumpkin seeds, which we'll leave as is and measure to put on this salads. That's easy enough. Quinoa. So since we don't have a microwave, what we're going to do is to make it the morning of when I need it. And so this will be easy enough to measure when we make it in the rice cooker. Rice cakes, easy enough to just take apart. Okay, then we have sweet potatoes, and we're going to need 480 grams. So I'm going to cut them up and put them in here so it's easier to take out and measure and we don't have to cut everything. This ended up being perfect, so let's put that away. Vegan protein powder, easy enough to just scoop. And then the next is this salmon. So they come in packets like this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna need 125 grams 3 times. Because then this could be 2 sections. So I'm probably gonna take these 2. So I have that there. I'll thaw it the night before I eat it. Just like the tuna. And now, for the last section, we need a ton of vegetables. So, 2,100 grams of vegetables for the week. So, in order to do that, we have broccoli. This is very easy to take apart. We have my favorite sauerkraut. We have tomatoes, bell peppers. I'm gonna cut 3 bell peppers, 2 cucumbers there. So now we're at 35. What I'm gonna do is, here, 35. So what I'm gonna do is clean this up, put everything out, and then show you what it is that I have. All right, so this is what we have for the week. So for breakfast, we have almond milk, the protein powder with almond butter, dairy-free yogurt, and this is not lasagna, but it is the berries with the oats. I'm curious to see if this will last through the week, and if not, then we'll do something different next week. We have the nutritional yeast here, which will go in the meal with the rice cakes, and the tofu, the beans, the bell pepper, cucumber, sweet potatoes, and then we also have sauerkraut, tomatoes, broccoli, florets, and then spinach. I have some other salad too. These things will all go with different salads and make bowls. We have the powdered peanut butter, which is super good with the apples. So we have 7 apples. Actually, it's 6 apples. 7 apples. And then we have the white quinoa, which will make the morning of when I need it, because we don't have a microwave. But we do have a rice cooker, and then the edamame, which will go with the fish. And we were missing the fish, which I will thaw before the night before. And we also have the yellow tuna fin steak that I showed you before. So thank you all for joining me in my meal prep. Now we're gonna go check out how 21.1 is. I'm really scared for my shoulders. Stay tuned and we'll see how it goes. All right, we're here at the gym. That's Mariana. We're gonna see if we can do 21.1 as weightlifters who do not seriously train CrossFit at all. So let's give this a go.
5, 4, 3, go up, 2, 1, go.
Okay, that workout was fun. I'm now invested and ready to see what the rest of the CrossFit Open 2021 brings us. So, my takeaways from this workout were 3 main things. The first takeaway was that this upper part of my shoulder was burning after a while. So I was happy that I took some time to rest between wall walks. But I think the first takeaway is that I wouldn't have rested quite so much, and I would have liked to push through it. Since I don't do a lot of CrossFit anymore, I lost the intuitive feeling about what that fine line is of pushing too much versus keeping some in the reserves. So if I did this workout again, I would probably try to push through a little bit more and be uncomfortable. The second takeaway is something that I found that was really helpful was to break up the later sets of double unders. So I ended up doing the first 10 in one go. Then the rest of them I would break up. For example, the 60 I did 20, 20, 20. The 90 I did 30, 30, 30. And then that's as far as I got. So the third takeaway is that you want to try to use your legs or the momentum of pushing off of your knees so that you avoid doing an actual push-ups in the wall walks. This saved me a little bit, but I think that I could definitely have done it better. So those are my 3 takeaways from doing this workout. I think if I want to redo it, I would spend a lot more time figuring out my form for wall walks, which I want to do it regardless. But that's it. So, thanks for joining me for my meal prep Sunday and the 21.1 workout. In my next video, I will hopefully have some learnings from this week about how the meal prep went. when I was eating it during the week and anything that could be improved for next time. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to my channel.